This is Rob Liefeld. Kyle Reviewed is going down.
Hey guys, we got some information here for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they just finishing filming the last episode for Episode 7 because they said back at Comic-Con they only had one episode left to film. So this is quite interesting here. Now, we got some leaked information, which actually comes from Ming-Na, who plays Agent Melinda May, which is quite interesting here that there might be an Agent Carter character in the show. So here's what we have here. We have these photos that she posted that they all got these bicycles that were gifted to them for the end of Season 7 and stuff. So this is as a wrap gift and stuff. So this is quite interesting. But the interesting part here is that one of the name tags actually has a name of a cast member from Agent Carter and stuff. This is actually Edward Joskara. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but he played a Peggy Carter's love interest in the show. So that's quite interesting here. So he actually played this guy. So this could be quite interesting to seeing that. Now, I find it quite interesting that they have him back, rather than obviously just getting Agent Carter back. So, do they go back in time? How does things work? I feel like, who knows? We'll have to wait and see as to how things kind of go with this. Having specifically him seems a bit it seems like the weird person to pick to bring him back rather than bringing back either one, Peggy Carter herself, or two, maybe bringing back Howard Stark or bringing back Edwin Jarvis. I think he seems like the most likely one to do. They just brought him back for Endgame and stuff, which obviously that filmed way before and all that stuff, but if they still had a relationship with him, if he was doing this, which I don't think he would not have been filming Season 7 while he was filming when he went over to film Endgame and stuff, but I think it could be quite interesting to seeing as to where things kind of go with this. What I do also find interesting is that he got a wrap gift for this, so who knows, is he in the full Season 7, or is he, if he's just in the last episode, that would just seem a bit... I don't think it would make sense to bring a character like that back for no reason, just for in the last episode. It seems a bit convoluted when you want to, end the show properly. So who knows? He might pop up at the end of this season, Season 6, and then be in the whole Season 7. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with this. But this seems quite interesting that he's getting a wrap present and all that stuff. I imagine everyone might get one. At least all the main cast might all get one. And I imagine he might be there for the full Season 7. So we'll have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with this. Maybe this is just, who knows, we'll have to just speculate from now on, but the post has been deleted, but this could have been posted on as pretty sure it was posted as a story, so it probably would have got deleted itself after a while, but it's just quite interesting to see as to where things kind of go with this, and whether or not we get to see him return for the character. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below, and what kind of theories did you have as to why they're bringing him back rather than anyone else from that show. I feel like he's one of that list, but I feel like he's like 5th on the list of people you try to get back for this role type thing. There's no reason to specifically go after him unless it makes more sense that they'd be wanting to go back to get Peggy, to get her information and all that stuff. But then again, after Endgame, they can't really do that. Go back and get Peggy. But yet the show takes place before Infinity War, so it's going to be quite complicated to see as to where things kind of go with this. But with him, obviously being injured and stuff, being handicapped, I could see him somehow, maybe he also tries to go for some sort of Captain America-like situation, and he ends up, they don't go back in time, he comes to them type thing, where he gets frozen and he wakes up in our time type thing. That could be something interesting they could also play with that. And they're not, going back and picking him. He just kind of was involved in some trial experiments type thing. Who knows? So we'll have to wait and see as to how things go with this. But with the monoliths, playing with the monoliths in time this season and last season, who knows? There's so many different possible ways. We have no idea how they could bring him back, but there's so many different options out there. So let me know what you think, guys, about this in the comments below. Are you excited to see him back? Or maybe he'll be playing a different character. There's always that possibility. I think it's very unlikely that he'd be playing a different character unless it's kind of like complete makeup and, very difficult to even tell that it's him. But we'll just have to wait and see as to where things kind of go with this. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
We're here for Kyle Reviewed on YouTube, the very best Kyle Reviewed channel on all the YouTube Kyle Reviewed channels. You got that? You got that right? Thank you for watching Kyle Reviewed. Deadpool and I thought it was fantastic. You need to like, you need to subscribe. You know how it's done. Like, subscribe. Right, DP? All right, Kyle Reviewed. Cool channel.